This is the 2009 Audi S4, or shall I say, this is the monster that powers the 2009 Audi S4. It's a V6 petrol, 3 litre with around 300 horsepower, and it looks magnificent. You also get red soft bits and bobs to really up the sporty ante. And also, looking at this, the car does look really mean. For a car of this age, you get mean headlights, mean splitters. Audi at this time are doing good design. I don't know, they've now lost the way. So Audi 4 into the middle, big grille, S4 logo there, and a body kit on this car makes it look even better than it normally does. Moving down the side, this car is nice looking. This is station wagon. It's the S4 Avant, as Audi likes to call it. You also get a roof spoiler, and you get quad exhausts at the back, signifying this car's sporty status. You also get an S4 badge, and the taillights do look rather dull, if I am fair. However, that's the only dull thing about this car, as the tires are massive. 20-inch alloy wheels look absolutely amazing on this car. They really do fill up the arches, but that's the point of a sporty car, is to look mean and sporty. Otherwise, yeah, there's no point. Also, you get a sunroof on the top. It really really fits in well, and is nicely integrated. So overall, this car is a nice looking one. Here on the inside, B9 Audi S4 from 2009 is still feeling like a high quality and good designed interior, even though it's more than a decade old. This steering wheel with S4 embezzled in there, your manual shift pedals, classic Audi sported dials. Really like those, and the way they stay when idle. An area with this car really does show its age though is the center console. You get this old type of events, small screen. You get a space for CD. This car is a CD player, which is shows this car's age. Moving further down though, get some storage there. And this gear select, I'm not a big fan of. It's a big thick knob. It just looks weird. However, you have auto parking brake and engine start button, and some shortcuts for your infotainment system up there. So this area is actually more modern than the rest of the interior. This is also for your screen controls, which I will showcase later on. Also, quality on the whole is quite good. You know, Audi does high quality interiors. This car, especially with this orange and black, or dark brown and black combination, looks really nice. And however, quality further down is actually quite good. I was expecting to say it's bad, but it's actually quite good. It's better than the E-Class all-terrain. Also, to start the car, then you press it on the brake, standard procedure, and you press the button, and have a listen to this car's sound when it starts up. Yeah, you immediately know that this is a sporty car. Car started up, you're greeted with this really old looking infotainment system, which is washed up graphics, old fonts and things like that. You get your drive selectors there. Now they are highlighted. You can go in comfort, auto, individual and dynamic, quite advanced for the age of this car. And overall, I'm quite impressed with this interior. I'm also quite impressed by this car's key, especially for 2009 car. It's quite weighted. It's got S4, so you know what car you're in, and yeah, it looks nice, feels nice, and is nice to use. The thing I quite like are this car's seats. You get S4 embossed in there, and it's the sporty seats, they figure hug you, and when you're going fast around corners they hold you in place, nice and comfortable. They're also electrically adjustable, forward, backwards, up, down, backrest, forward and back, so they're quite advanced seats for that car's model year. Also get S4 on all four running place on the car, so again remind you what car you're about to sit in. Here in the back seat, the car, this is the car's most disappointing place. There's virtually no headroom. My head literally right now is touching the roof, and matters are not helped by the previously mentioned sunroof. It does look great, makes the cabin light and airy, but I have virtually no space whatsoever. Leg room is good, but the car is not wide, so shoulder room is not good either, and headroom, once again, that's an issue, so I wouldn't be able to travel in this car. I could only drive it. Apart from that, yeah, again, there's old looking climate vents in the middle. Back here you get a 12-volt socket there and some little storage, and you also get some nettage to put your stuff in the back of the front sport seats, which also block your view forward. So in the back of this car is a disappointing place. One practicality area where the car does impress is the boot. This being the Avant, you get lots of space. As you can see, you have my bag and the owner's stuff, who's kind enough to lend me this car in here, but you still have a lot of space. You also get some side netted there, 12-volt socket there, hooking points both sides, and some underfloor storage where the spare wheel is located. Now this car is from that good era actually, we had spare wheels, not run flat tires with kits. Overall, I do think the S4 is a compromised car. It's good if you're driving it and enjoying it, but as it's essentially an A4, it's also meant to be good for families, and in that aspect it falls down. So as a rating, I give it a 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.